How is everybody today? Okay, so today is day 5, isn't it?
Yes.
Who can remind me what we learned in day 1? Day 1? We learned about Joseph and his family. Who did we say make a family? Are we happy with our mother, our father, and our brothers and sisters?
Yes.
What did we learn in day 2? Joseph tells about his dreams. Now tell me. In day 1, we learned about family, Joseph's family. Now in day 2, we learned about him telling his dreams. What happened when he told his brothers his dreams? They felt bad, isn't it? Is that the way family is supposed to be? No. No. We said family are people who love each other, isn't it? Our memory verse of today is Jeremiah 29, verse 11. It says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord." So the Lord had plans for Joseph. But then his brothers did not do something good. Yesterday, we saw them selling him to the Midianite traders. That was their plan. And to them, that was the end of Joseph. But now, what was going to happen at home? Who had sent Joseph to go to their brothers? His father had sent him to go and check on his brothers. And now, his brothers have sold him. His father knows that Joseph is with his brothers. But now, what are they going to tell their father? So what did they do? What did they do? What they did is that they now decided, when they were selling Joseph to the Midianites, they took his coat. When they were putting him into the pit, they took his coat. Which coat was that? Which coat was that? A coat of many colors. Are we told how many colors they were?
No.
We are told what? A coat of many colors. Where did Joseph get the coat of many colors? His father gave him. Why did his father give him the coat of many colors? He loved Joseph so much. And so, this coat of many colors was only owned by who? Joseph. And who had made it? His father had made it himself. According to the story in the Bible, his father made it himself. And so it was very easy for Joseph to be identified or for his coat to be identified. So his brothers decided, when we get home, what we are going to do is we are going to tell our father that we found this coat. And so they slaughtered one of the goats. And when they slaughtered one of the goats, they dipped that coat of many colors into that blood and took it home. According to them, their father would believe and we would forget about this Joseph. This dreamer, they called him a dreamer, isn't it? Remember what they said, "There comes the dreamer." And so they took the coat home. That is the coat of many colors. They took it home. After doing what? After dipping it in blood. Can you imagine how they arrived home? They arrived home and they were like, "Na Joseph ako wapi? Where is Joseph?" And everyone was like, "But Joseph brought you food. But Joseph came to check on you." And what did they do? They pretended as though they were mourning. And then they said, "But we found this coat on the way." How did his father react? His father mourned. His father felt a lot of pain. And they also pretended to mourn with him. They pretended to mourn with him. So his father took the coat looked at it, hoping that there would be something different from what he had made. But then when he checked it, he realized that was the coat he had made. And he mourned. And his sons and daughters tried to calm him down. They would go to him and they would say, Daddy, just keep quiet. And what did he say? I will mourn my son until I go to Seoul to join him. That is, I will mourn my son until I die the way he has died. And the brothers were just there. They knew what they had done. And his father continued to mourn. But today, we want to learn that God has good plans for us. God did not allow that to happen to Joseph for nothing. I told you, when we are born, God has a plan for us. And we need to pray every day for God to show us the plans that he has for us. What is the purpose for your life? I said that when this class was put down, it was put down for the Sunday school children, isn't it? So even you, when you were created, God created you because he wants to use you for something. So we'll go through our memory verse, and then we know that God is talking to us. Okay, so can we read our memory verse?
Jeremiah 29:11. It says, For I know the plans I have for you. Future. Jeremiah 29:11.
Who has plans for you?
God.
God has plans for you. What type of plans? Tell me the plans that God has for you. Plans that will do what? Prosper? Are they plans that will harm you? No. What else? What other plan has God got for you? Yes. Plans to give you what? Hope and a future. So can we say it again?